Hi there Flosstube, it's Natalie, love it, live it, make it yours here on Flosstube and Instagram. Welcome to my recent video. I wanted to say what number it was then, I can't remember. I'm sure it's video 9. So welcome, thank you for joining me. I hope you are having a fabulous weekend because it is Saturday and it's the first weekend I've had off in a while. So I have been looking forward to filming this video. I've just done some filming with another Flosstuber, which is very exciting, but I'll wait for them to release the video. They said it might be up today, so that's super exciting and I can't wait for everyone to see it. So I'm going to do, might be a bit of a longer video today, might not be, we'll see how we go, because I'm going to do my usual layout of my usual routine, my usual layout of the video, and I'm going to do a bit of a WIP parade as well, and all of this behind me is all stuff that I need for the video, and I really wish I'd put it down here now so I can just pick it up and hold it rather than turn away from you, but it's there now. I'll just do a really quick life update. I don't have much to share because who's going anywhere these days? So I'm really busy with my new job at work as an activities and wellbeing coordinator in a care home. It's keeping me super busy, and I love it. I still love it. It's chaotic some days, but I love a bit of chaos most of the time. But I still love it. They asked me to complete a care certificate, which I've nearly finished. And I am going to be enrolling in some dementia training, which is going to be a 12-week course, and that's something I really wanted more training in, because until I started work at the care home at the end of October, beginning of November, I didn't really have any experience with dementia, and now I think I have a bit. So yeah, it's exciting. I love it, and the hours can be a bit wild, but they look after me, so I'm very lucky. And that's it really, that is it. I've got a couple of shout outs. I've got one to Gracicles Stitchery because I've just started getting into her videos. As usual, I'll pop links below. Her videos have been really inspiring because I've wanted to start a Nora Corbett and Mirabilia. I think I'm going to treat myself to it with payday coming up, because I've put in a couple of extra hours at work and I think I deserve it. I'm going to treat myself to it, and it's a lovely there's a lovely story behind it, which I will share if I manage to buy it, fingers crossed. Brill. And I wanted to shout out to Sarah Elizabeth Stitches because I've really love her patterns at the moment, and I love her floss tube. Some of them can be long, which is good if you're after a long stitchy session. Yeah, I love them. Love watching them when I'm sat ploughing through a big project and I've got her videos to watch, so I love that. So I think that's it for my shout outs. I'm just going to go on to a bit of a WIP parade, but it's not going to be in any order because I'm not organised. Or not that organised to do a WIP parade, because it is my first real video of 2021. I have posted a video this year, but it was all about my Christmas my Christmas projects that I couldn't show you, and this is all about what I'm going to be working on this year. And I do actually have some plans, and I don't usually make plans. I have made plans and I'm going to try and stick to them. So yeah, let's just go. It wasn't going to be a WIP parade, but I thought it should be because it's the new year, and happy new year to all of you. Hope you had a good one, even if it was strange. I was in bed way before midnight. Anywho, WIP parade. So I'm going to start with my biggest project. This is the I just caught my glasses. This is the bag I made for my project, and it's not perfect, but it absolutely does the job. And I was really proud because it was the first kind of thing I made on my sewing machine using a Flosstube video. And I've just purchased a 17 by 17 Q-snap for this, and I'm sure that will help me and encourage me to stitch it a bit more. And the sun is shining today because I'm not filming this late at night just after I finish work, so when I'm not in a strange yellow glow. And I've got some natural daylight coming through. So this is Into the Sky by Circus Stitches, and it is on KLT hand-dyed fabric, and I think it's called Going Fishing. Actually, it is called Going Fishing, but I thought it would be perfect for clouds for this project. So this is an inspired piece from Disney Pixar's Up, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm going to stitch all the black, then the house, then the words, and then when I'm ready, start stitching a balloon a day, because there are 365 balloons. My beautiful grime guard is by a lady who doesn't make them anymore, but she made it for me for my 17 by 17, and as I said, I've just invested in a Q-snap, and I've got some weird rubber clips on it that Charlotte, CLU High Stitcher, gave me to keep all my fabric tucked in, and I love this piece. My husband got it for me as a Christmas present, not 2020 but 2019, and yeah, I really love it, and I can't wait to get it on the go. So I really need to give this some love this year. I think I'm going to go back to my my wheel, Tiny Decisions, the random spinner app, to help me pick what WIPs I'm going to be working on, rather than just working on, because I've started working on just what I fancy, but it means a lot of my other WIPs that I also love are not getting any time. So try and change that up a bit, go back to my spinner and work on what it tells me to. So that's one of my WIPs. There are more to come. I'm just going to grab my cross stitch bag. We'll go through that. There are some WIPs from previous videos that I've abandoned, so if you don't see them in this video, they have been abandoned, and I'm not even sure what is in here. We'll just have a little look. This is also by Circus Stitches, and I'm definitely going to try and get this finished, and I'm sure it's called Nothing Al All, because it says one who makes no mistakes makes nothing al all. So I'm going to try and get that finished, and I'm doing it in a variegated DMC blue, I think. Some of it is anyway. This is solid colour, and this down here. Sorry, it's getting a bit sunny in here. Not that I'm moaning about the sunshine. At least you can see it better than when I film in the night. You can see that star is variegated, and it is colour 67. It's a really nice blue, 67 DMC. So oh yeah, I think I will get that finished at some point actually, and I don't know if I'll get this finished because I have bound to made a mistake on it somewhere. This is on linen. It is my first attempt on linen up until recently, and it's a Hummingbird by Jodyri Designs. I'm sure I've made a mistake, because I have made a mistake on my other pieces with linen, so I might just order the colours for it and see how I go. But if not, I mean, I haven't put loads in to put me off starting again. See how that goes. But I've really loved using that linen recently, and it's, yeah, I've sort of fallen in love with it. And Dawn, one of my best friends, sent me a nice big bunch of it, and in white as well. So I've got sort of the antique colour and the white, so that's lovely. Everything's falling everywhere. That's okay. It can be organised just fine. This is my lovely WIP bag that I got, and it's got my hair on it because my hair gets everywhere. I got this from Kim's mum. I'll put a link in the description below. Sandra, but I can't remember her company's name, but she she made it for me with all those happy cats all over it, and she said she made it slightly bigger than I asked for so I could fit loads of projects in it, and she's not wrong. It's got nearly all of my WIPs in it. Craft Covers Creations, I remembered, so check them out on Facebook. That is a sort of a finish, kind of. So WIPs, I have got Positivity Rule Cell by Caterpillar Cross Stitch. That sun's really coming through. That I haven't done much at all on, but I should, because I brought the needle minder to match it. I already had the blush fabric. It's not looking blush in this beautiful sunshine that I'm not moaning about, because we need lovely sunshine. I already had this, someone gave me a whole big bundle, I think it's in a previous Flosstube, bundle of fabric for free. I just had to go and pick it up, and this was in it, and I've still got loads more. I'll probably never need to buy fabric again, really. And yeah, Positivity Rules. I just didn't keep up with it, which is a bit of a shame. But I will go back to it. The fabulous Charlotte gave me a 8x8 Q-snap. Thank you, Charlotte, CLU High Stitcher. I was also selling this with, doing it as a sale with Charlotte, and she's finished and I'm nowhere near. And this is Kaleidoscope B by Kim from KLT Charting on Pompey Tides. I will know actually, because I'm sure I have got, yes, it is Pompey Tides with Kim's project, so I know what the fabric is for Flosstube. I put the threads in the bag. So it's Pompey Tides, one of our lovely friends, Lou, Minxie Lou. She, it's her favourite fabric. That's all I can think of every time I pick it up. Oh, bit of light there shining through. It's all I can think of when I pick it up. So it's Lou's favourite fabric. So yeah, Kaleidoscope B. Need to really work on that for Charlotte, really. I started this as a really poor start, actually. Somebody sent me a really cute Snoopy bookmark kit. Thank you so much. One of my lovely friends sent it to me. And yeah, a bit of a poor start on it, really. But the needle's still attached. That's not like me, actually, to leave the needle attached. Yeah, I really need to get that on the go. Really? Haven't made much progress with that at all. That's what it should look like, because I probably won't be able to find a picture to insert. That's what it should look like, and it's so cute. There we go. Oh, I've got a secret project that I can't show you because I will work on it for my husband and I don't want him to see it. So I'll just, hopefully that hasn't made the camera, but I can edit it out. So I won't show you that one. Top secret. And this is my new WIP. And I'm so excited about this. This is on January's Boy by KLT Charting. It's a really, I thought it was a really summery colour. It's sort of fresh, bluey green, sort of hints of yellow in it as well. And that's a KLT. I'd zoom in, you know, but I don't know how well you're going to see it because my camera's rubbish. And it's got, it's sort of like epoxy, plastic kind of thing, and it's a seashell and a star and a big diamante, and I really like it, and I picked that up at one of our retreats, and it suits this project with January's Boy fabric and a Craft Covers Creations Q-snap cover. And I'm really loving this, really loving it. But I've been working on other things as well, so I haven't put much into this, but this is my new start. and it's Sun, Sand and Sea. It is in Cross Stitcher magazine. I will be able to tell you what issue because I've got it down here. Ah, I know I had it somewhere. It's issue 333 and it's July 2018. Love it, love it, love it. I think I've shown it briefly in a previous video. If not, it was in my plans video. So I'm working on that. Love it. Really enjoying that actually. And again, Kim's fabric. All the threads I need for that project are in the bag. So I could remember what fabric it was on. Oh, I really would love to get this. So this is Happy Halloween. I'll put it in front of my face so you can see it a bit better. Happy Halloween by Kim from KLT on Dragon's Egg hand-dyed fabric. It's Ada. And it's Kim's pattern as well, Happy Halloween. And I've done it in a variegated, a variegated DMC for the orange, and I think it's working out really, really well. And I've done the spider web, which you won't be able to see very well. I've done it in glow in the dark, and it is spongy and it's annoying. But I've done all that in 2 strands. Oh, do you know, it's not as messy as I thought it was initially. But I did learn from another project that it's better to stitch it in 1 strand. It's not as spongy or springy. But this doesn't look as bad as I thought it was. So I might carry on stitching it in 2. I might stitch it in 1 strand. But I'd really, really like to get this done for Halloween. Yeah, it's really nice. So try and get that done this year. For Halloween this year. Lovely dragon's egg fabric. It's really beautiful. And I was going to say I won't remember what this is. But again, I've kept the bag, so it's okay. This is Holy Forking Shirt Balls. I had to really, 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 really think about that. By Circus Stitches. Holy Mother Forking Shirt Balls. It's from The Good Place, inspired. The saying is from The Good Place. And I've done it in the green that says, I don't want to give out spoilers, even though the series is well and truly over. But when characters wake up in the show, there's a sign that says, welcome, everything is fine. And it's in this kind of green. I really tried to colour match it. And I thought this was a nice dreamy fabric. And I like the saying, so I need to really, really put some time into this and get it done because it stitches up really quickly. And I really like it and I love the show. And this is on a smoky rose, but it was a mist eye, 2 pink, not enough grey, but it was perfect for what I wanted. And Charlotte gave it to me as an early Christmas present a couple of years ago, and it's sparkly. It is sparkly. Oh, you're not going to see it on my rubbish camera, I don't think. But it's sparkly. So yeah, I need to give that some love. And the colour that I'm using is DMC 701, green 701, because I'm stitching that in 1 colour. And I've kind of got a bit of a mixed bag of flosses here that I don't know what they're for. I know this is for Happy Halloween. This one I'm not sure about. This is for Positivity Rule Sale. And this is for my husband, and I really should get this done soon. I'm only stitching it in 1 colour, but it is Tribal Feather by KLT Charting on Black Ada from my stash. Oh, that's coming up really well. And I brought, because I do prefer Anchor multicolour to DMC variegated, and I found this amazing colour in the charity shop, 1375. It has appeared in a Flosstube before. It's not coming up very well because it's so bright. It's either too bright in here or too dark. Oh, I love it. I just love that colour. And I think it just looks really, really good on this tribal feather. But yeah, I'm stitching this for my husband. I just thought he would really like it. And it's a nice project if I just, whoa, sunshine. If I just want to sit and stitch, just one colour, 2 strands, no loop method, traditional, what's going on here? Traditional way of stitching. Yeah, I think it's going to look good. And obviously it won't have holes. Just get my notebook and pop it up behind it, because I think I'm going to back it onto canvas. That's better. Back it onto canvas and it won't obviously have holes behind it. So that's another WIP. I don't even know how many WIPs I've got. I just thought I'd wing this video. If you can't tell, I have written some vague notes. And this is something I really, 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 really want to put some time into, because this is also for my husband. And it just, even looking at it now, it just stitches up so nice. And it never looks like it's going to fit, but I know I've counted it like a million, bazillion, gazillion times. That's a technical term. And it will fit. This is Janlin Walking Tiger. And I'd mentioned it on I'd mentioned it to somebody that I would like it, and I entered a giveaway for it, and I didn't get it, which is absolutely fine, but a lovely, lovely lady messaged me and said, I've got it, you can have it. And it is a vintage kit. All the colours were all just bunged in together, and you just had to work out of the million oranges which one was which. And it's an old paper pattern that isn't very clear, so just had to kind of work out which colour was which and hope for the best. But I really need to put some love into this. This was my birthday, my 30th birthday start. This year I'm 32. So that's how far I've got. Oh, I really need to put some love into that. But it just stitches up so nice. I don't know what it is. The fabric's a little bit stiff. Usually I don't like stiff fabric. And he just stitches up so nice. And I always think he's not going to fit, but I've counted it so many times. Because he has so much floss, I actually got one of these lovely little zippy bags from Craft Covers Creations. My lovely friend Jade makes them, and this was, she just got this so right with the colour of the zip, the colour of the fabric. It's such a lovely size. Jade, you talented lady. And it's just like a flat pack. I mean, you can expand it to be like a box pouch, but I squash it to get all my thread cards in. And she's used like a lovely yellow polka dot on the inside, and it keeps all my threads for this project safe. So they are all my WIPs out of my WIP bag. I was going to try and put them away now, but I won't. I'll just pop it behind me like that. And one of my WIPs that I'm working on now, that I am absolutely in love with, came from Cross Stitcher magazine that I've misplaced, but I'll know what issue it is because I've got the next one in front of me. So it would have come from issue 365. That would have been the January issue. 365, and it came with a lovely, I'll grab it, I'll just pause you and grab it. I accidentally stopped recording and had to start again. Sorry about that, folks. So I think it was issue 365, it was the January issue, and it came with this lovely calendar. And one of the things that I loved is that it's card on a card stand rather than a plastic one, and they say it's so you can recycle it or reuse it or stand your project on it when you're finished. But it came with these lovely little whoa little designs that you can stitch and make your own sort of mini sampler from, or I've seen people cut out that rectangle and put their project in the frame, so they've got their project in their calendar, which is a really sweet idea. But I think I want mine up all year all year round when it's done. That's a really, I thought it was a really lovely free gift. And obviously lots of calendars, you know, when they're finished, especially if they've got plastic binders on and things, you know, I won't go on a rant about it, but they just get thrown away. This, I'm not going to, but you could, because it's got patterns on the back, but you could just throw it away and it wouldn't matter because it's all eco-friendly. But I've decided that I'm going to do a stitch along with myself on my own and stitch it up, and I'm so proud of the way this has come out. I just really love it so much, and this is my first proper go with the linen. I've been told it's Svigar linen. I don't know anything about it. Dawn sent it to me and I'm using it. I've used variegated anchor for the leaves. I will find out which one for you because it's in my zippy bag. 2 seconds. So I'll find out how to pause it. I did pause it this time rather than stop recording. My little, I love this, my little zippy pouch. It says Crafty Girl on it. It's on a nice blue strip at the bottom and it's got zips and buttons and things on the inside. I love that. But I'm using Anchor Multicolour 895 and I got it from the craft charity shop. It's a really, really nice, it's got lights and darks in it. That's sunshine. So it's a really, really nice colour. I was trying to be gentle with the camera because I moved it when I was recording the other day and it was, that's what it sounded like. So I'm stitching it from stash as well. And I'm just so pleased. That's what made me use the linen. I'm so pleased with it. I think it's really sweet, if I say so myself. I love the way the variegated has worked, and I had to unpick it because I haven't, as I say, I haven't really used linen before. The tree was too close to the leaves. It was almost half a block away, if that makes sense. So I had to unpick. I'd only done the border and the green of the tree, so I unpicked the whole of the tree and did it again. I just really love it. I'm so in love with it, and I can't get a decent picture of it for the gram. I'll try today. This crazy sunshine coming through, and I've cut the piece big enough to stitch. Oh, there's loads. I think there'll be loads of room actually in there. So February and March, I'm just going to sell it with myself and do one a month. I've just enjoyed it so much. I can't seem to put this, or I couldn't put this down, but I'm going to have to now until February. Or the sun, sand and sea. There's that sunshine. I could close the curtain, but then it's probably going to be too dark in here. Sun, sand and sea to pick up anything else. And that's, I think that's all my WIPs for now. I haven't got any new starts planned apart from one. If I can, hopefully, I don't want to jinx it. I really want to buy it, and it's on my Etsy wish list. So if I can buy it, I will, and I'll make that a WIP. But otherwise, I'm going to try and not start anything else because I love all these projects and I'm not putting in enough time to them. It doesn't help that I'm working longer hours, but hopefully things will settle down soon, and I'll be able to really put in some more time to these lovely WIPs. So I'm just checking my notes. And I'm going to go on to stash purchases, which are all kind of behind me. I might just grab them and put them on my lap, and then I'm not turning away. One of them is a needle minder from Just So Heavenly, and this is to match my Into the Sky project. So this is a beautiful needle minder from Just So Heavenly. Might just try and pull the curtain back a little bit. Still not any better. Beautiful sunshine today, and it's really, really cool. It's the up house, and it will fit my Into the Sky project really, really well. See, it's too dark now. I just can't get it right in this flat. Can't get it right, but it suits it really, really well. So I'm excited to pop that on there, and I haven't yet because I was saving it for Flosstube. That's cool. I also got my Fabric of the Month Club from KLT Charting. This is October 2020 limited edition Trick or Treat, and I will get it out of the packaging for you. And it came with threads, but you know what DMC looks like, so I didn't bring all the threads as well. I will save this for October for a Halloween project. Oh, that's nice. You can see that really nicely. But I'm thinking of maybe ordering some linen from her, seeing how I feel about it. Hand-dyed linen or even weave. I'm not sure which. She does which one or both. That's nice. So I'll find a project for that. I haven't brought loads of stash because I was off for a little while over Christmas. Not because it was Christmas, just because I ended up being off. And I've been really careful to just put some money by, and I'll go mad if I have a bit of a mad spending spree if I've got some money left over, as in not cross stitchy stuff apart from this one project that I really want to treat myself to, but I might book a holiday or something for when COVID times are gone. Something to look forward to. I got the newest, well, I guess it is the newest, the latest Cross Stitcher magazine, issue 366 February 2021, and there is so much in this I want to stitch, so much. I won't do a flick through because I know enough people do it, but it came with this lovely Signs of Spring luxury card kit, and I think it's Snowdrops. I think that's what the flower's called. And I wasn't overly made up with this until I saw Faye from Fairy Floss stitch it, and it's beautiful. So I think I might stitch it for my mother-in-law, because she's helped me out recently and been there for me at the end of the phone. So I might stitch that up. I think she'd like it actually if I stitched it up and sent it to her. And I wasn't sure, they have changed their Ada. It's a bit more plasticky, and I wasn't sure how I felt about it. But loads of my friends, and I wasn't that worried because I thought I would just sub it out for my stash, but loads of my friends have said it's fabulous. It's really good, really good Ada. But I do have to show you this one, not the pattern, but the preview picture of this project. And I'm sure it is, I'm just going to double check before I say who it's by. Yes, it's by Emma Congdon, who I'm sure designed the pattern for Sun, Sand and Sea. Yes it is. So I think I'm probably getting into her patterns a little bit, but I really need to stitch this for my husband. You are all kinds of amazing, and he loves tigers, and I can tell that that's got, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 oranges in it, and it's got really good shade to it, and I love the navy blue fabric. I love the typography. Yeah, I'm gonna kit that up. I don't know if I'll start it this year because I've got 2 projects on the go for him as is. So that came. I've just recently, I need to get that. Oh my gosh, I've got to pause the video again. But I've recently discovered covering canvas with your stitching. I've recently discovered that. I've seen people do it. I haven't done it for myself, so I've recently discovered it. And Poundland have Dale Rowney, which is really good quality artist products. They have them in Poundland at the moment, and I'm thinking, even as I'm talking, that I could maybe put, oh yeah, it will fit as well, put this over it. That will fit as well. See, over a canvas, I think that will look really nice rather than in a frame. Just going to show this again because I'm so in love with it. I was just obsessed with it. I couldn't put it down. put it down now. Yeah, so these lovely canvases, if you want to go and grab some, you can then put your projects over it, and I'm hoping sun, sand and sea will fit over it as well. So I've got 2. So that's a stash purchase. One of my stash purchases has dropped on the floor, and I'm glad that I didn't forget about it. I also, I keep mentioning it because I never collect Partworks magazines, but I couldn't resist the Disney cross stitch, and I'm so glad I didn't, because I've got so much out of it already. I don't really love the sampler that it's promoting. I don't really love that. I don't really love the fabric it came with, because it is 11 count. So I could just sub it all out, stitch what I want, and they have said, you know, you can change it around. They've made frames that fit other characters, so the frames are generic and the characters fit in the frame, so you can swap them out. But I got my recent delivery. It came with 4 magazines plus this really cute tote, which is got a bit of a vintage wash to it. It's not really bright, which I love. And I've put my recent delivery of magazines in there, ready for me to sort out. But I also got this really cute Dumbo kit, and it came all complete. The only issue is the hoop isn't big enough for the design, and they have apologised for that and said they're going to give us another kit on top of this one as a sorry, and they will provide the kit to fit in this hoop, so your hoop doesn't go to waste, which I think is just fair. That's fair. It's a lovely kit as well, a Dumbo one, so I'm looking forward to stitching that. But just nipped off to get the the other things I wanted to show you. Yes, I also brought some Gentle Arts threads, because I'm going to be, I did purchase from Sarah Elizabeth Stitches Lessons from a Christmas Tree sale, and I'm not going to start it until July. So my new plan is to just really concentrate on the WIPs that I've got, apart from the project I'd like to treat myself to. Really concentrate on the ones I've got, try not to be distracted by anything else, because my friends have turned me into this crazy stitch everything in sight kind of gal, which wasn't me from before, and I'm just going to really try and concentrate on those. But I did buy the Lessons from a Christmas Tree sale, and it's recommended the Gentle Arts threads 0115, which is Tiger Lily, and 7005, which is Old Red Paint. So I've brought them, and I think in another Flosstube video I will show you, because otherwise I'm going to have to pause this video again, I will show you how I intend to stitch it all together. But they're really beautiful, really beautiful, and I brought them from Canada, but they were cheap and quick, but I have found somewhere in the UK that sells them as well, so I could buy them from a UK seller. But they actually didn't have these ones in stock, which made me feel a bit better. But they, as I say, they were really reasonable, only like a couple of pounds, and they came really quickly. I'm not going to get the best, especially that sunshine, but you can just about, you can see the variation on there. They are really lovely, and I love them. Yeah, I can't wait to use those, and I'll show you them with the project that I intend to use them for. I'm just going to check my notes. So I've told you about my stash club and my mags, my needle minder. Oh, I also got some new wax from Jersey Jane Sews, and it's a little thread conditioner in the shape of a bumblebee, and I just wanted to mention that because it's really oh, I have got it here, really nice for your threads, and it comes so it's Jane's Bees, I'm sure it's Jersey Jane Sews. I'll put everything that I've mentioned, I'll put a link in the description below, and the wax is in the shape of a bee, and she's put it in some nice cotton fabric to keep it safe. And it's, yeah, shape of a bee or a little honeycomb shape. And it's really, really nice, and it does condition your threads really nicely. And my best friend Anne, who's just got into cross stitching, but she's already a pro at it, she recommended it to me as a thread conditioner, and it's so good. It's been really, really worth it. So I think that is everything, she says, for now, apart from other news. So I've just subscribed, and it's I've just subscribed, and I'm gonna have to find the name to a needle felt subscription box, because it's the Crafty Collection Co. I've just remembered. They make needle felt kits and some cross stitch kits and embroidery kits, but I think they started out in needle felt, and they are based in the UK, and they make their own craft kits. My husband got me the fox before, which I featured in a Flosstube, and for my birthday he got me the beehive, which I hadn't managed to do, but because we ended up with some time together over Christmas, he made some really beautiful coasters, and I made my needle felt beehive. But I have subscribed to their subscription box, and it was just a really happy 6 hours it took me, but it was a really happy 6 hours just sat with my husband. He was making his coasters, which were a DMC kit, actually. They were a DMC kit. It was DMC foil embossing kit, and he made some really beautiful coasters. I might actually pause the video and go and grab them to show you because they're so nice. But yeah, I made the little bees, and you sort of just about cut into your needle felt bees to slot their beautiful paper wings. They're more like vellum wings. Slot them in, and you pop them on a little pin so you can push them into your beehive and position them. And I really, really love it. I really enjoyed it, and I just appreciate that my husband takes my love of craft seriously. But yeah, I've subscribed to their subscription box now, but it comes every other month, so I'm not going to be stacking them up. I'm not going to have 12 sort of come by the time I've subscribed for a year. I'm not going to have 12 of them, and I'm going to try and dedicate a day to needle felting because I do really enjoy it. I just love the way the little beehive curls around. It's got all the detail in it. It's actually quite solid. I mean, it is quite delicate, I suppose, but it looks more delicate than it is. They're quite solid once they're done. And these are my husband's fabulous coasters. I've got to show you because I'm just so proud of them. They're so lovely. It was a metal embossing kit, and it had come with you could make a jewellery box, a picture frame, coasters. As I say, it was a DMC kit. I did find it in a charity shop, so I won't say how much it is. And while I was needle felting, oh, that's coming up really well. So he's done, this one was inspired by Zelda. And it's got the Triforce in it and the Silent Princess flower. I'm trying to think of the game it's from now. It's the one that's just come out, and I'm playing it as well. I'm going to get the box and see. The box is luckily here, so I don't have to pause anything. I've been playing it. Oh, Breath of the Wild. I'm playing it at the moment. I don't know why I couldn't remember. But it's come up so well. I really love them. And I said, are we going to use them? And he was like, oh, in case you squash the foil. But it's quite solid. Really lovely. I love the Silent Princess flower. I love the Triforce. I love everything about it, and I love that we spent time together. So it come with a design that you could put on it, and he just made his own, which is amazing. He was also playing Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, because I got it for him for Christmas, and so he did a Pikachu one with also some flowers, so they do kind of match. And I love his Pikachu's face. They're so good. I just thought it was funny that I brought him a DMC kit that wasn't cross stitch. I really love them. I really, really love them. I'm going to might display them in a box frame because I love them so much. One finish that I forgot to show you was the cross stitcher summer sow. It has been in my Flosstube videos as a WIP and a finish. I just hadn't done anything with it. I ordered a canvas for the cross stitcher Christmas 2020 sow, and it didn't look right, it didn't fit properly. So I sort of abandoned the canvas and I framed the Christmas 2020 sow, and the canvas actually fitted in with my summer sow really, really well, and I've got a really nice staple gun. So I hopefully tidily stapled it at the back and put it over a canvas, and it just went really well. The only annoying thing is, and it is really, really bugging me, is that by the time I had managed to get it central, and that is a bit of fluff on it that's annoying me right now, you can see it's shorter here than it is here, but I'd gunned it about 4 times, and I thought, you know, it's a work in progress. It's the first time I've ever gunned anything over a canvas. You've just sometimes got to accept that, you know, it's a bit squiff, but I made it. And it's a learning process. I'll look at this and think, well, I won't do that. I won't do it quite like that again. Because sometimes when I finish something for the first time, I get overexcited. And when I stitched my bag for my Into the Sky project, I made it go a bit squiff because I got so excited at the end, and I sort of was nervous and just got it through the sewing machine. I puckered the fabric, so I made it go a little bit, it's got a tiny pucker in it. And I think I did the same with this. I was so excited that I'd sort of managed to fold it round nicely and it fit the canvas nice that I made it ever so slightly wonky, but I'm really proud of it, and it's mine. And it got me, this project in particular got me through a really rough time, and it came camping with me. I actually stitched this in a tent while it was chucking it down when we were camping near Salisbury. Yeah, but that's another finish that I forgot. So this video has been a bit wild, and it's probably going to end up being a bit long, but thank you for joining me. I just wanted to sort of pull everything together, otherwise it probably would have ended up as a few separate videos. Maybe that would have been better. I don't know. Thank you for joining me. I'm really, really grateful. I hope that whatever you're doing this weekend, that it's a good one. I hope that you're all taking care of yourselves in this difficult time. If you just need someone to talk to, drop me a line, because we've all been there. It's all wild. I'm still desperate to get out and about. I'd love to just go for a walk without having to go from A to B. I'd love to just go for a bimble and pop in some shops and things. Things are crazy. Things are strange. I'm missing my friends. I'm missing meeting up for cross stitch meetups. Yeah, crazy. But I hope you're all taking care of each other. Hope you're making the best, and I hope you're staying safe. Thank you for joining me. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. It's a bit crazy, like me. And have a fabulous weekend. Take care, everyone. Thank you. Bye.